What's going on, guys? I'm Tanner, and today we're going to be talking about the GeekPro 4.0. Now, this is an action camera. I actually ordered it yesterday. Yeah, it came yesterday. I got it yesterday, and I was going to do an unboxing video, but that didn't work out because, like, it showed up at my door, and then literally like an hour later, we were on the water fishing. So I just took it with me and filmed us fishing. We caught a couple of fish. I'll be posting that video, actually. I was shooting with this camera later today. It'll be about 5 o'clock. So, come back and watch that. And I'll move the camera a little bit closer so y'all can see the camera. And then we'll get into the review. Alright, guys. Well, here we go. GeekPro 4.0. Here's the case it came in. Alright. Now, like I said, I have opened this up and tore this apart and looked at all the stuff in it, because I went fishing yesterday. So, I'm pretty sure I got all the items that came with it back in this case. I'm pretty positive because I got a whole bunch of other accessories with it. So, if I missed something, sorry about that. But, y'all can actually go to Amazon. I'll actually leave the link in the description where you can look at this camera. They have a picture on there with all the accessories and stuff. So, that'll be on there too. But, let's open up the case. This thing came with this case, so that's awesome. Because GoPros don't even come with cases, which I think is dumb. But first thing we got here, it comes with a charger, so you can plug this into the wall. You can't do that with a GoPro unless you buy an extra one of these. This video is kind of turning into a rant against GoPros. I've used a GoPro before, and I actually in a couple of my videos. The trick shot video where I was doing them up close zoom, that was a GoPro. And then where I was fishing in the pond, bass fishing in the pond, I was using a GoPro there. But this thing comes with a whole lot of more accessories than they ever thought about putting with a GoPro. So, I'll keep going here. This is the charging cable, USB charging cable. There's that. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Here's just some straps, pretty sure. Yep, there's some Velcro, and then there's, I think it's like 2 straps, and let's see, we got, looks like a wire tie, and then some zip ties. You got a cleaning cloth to clean off your lens with. Alright, and then this thing here, I've already put the wrist strap on it, but let me get this off. This thing here is a button that you can actually start and stop your videos with, and you can also take pictures with it. So you can hit that button and it'll take one picture, or whatever setting you've got it set on. So that's a pretty cool little feature that you can do. So there's that. And by the way, one like this for the GoPro will cost you about an extra 50 bucks. So keep that in mind. Alright, and then, let's see, let's keep going through up here. At the top, we have, looks like some sticky mounts. Pretty sure that's what these are. Yep. You can take these here, and they've got 3M double coated tissue tape. That's what it says. But you basically peel off this layer there, and then you just take it and stick it to whatever surface you want, and it'll stay there. These things are pretty strong for what they are. They work pretty well. So you get 2 of them. There's 2. Alright, and then that's all that's in there. This isn't in the exact order that it came in, because like I said, I dug it out. Yeah, let's take this off. Alright, so this right here is it's like a tripod mount for your camera. Now, I actually shot that fishing video that I was talking about that I'll be posting later with the camera in this. And I did that because the actual waterproof case that it comes in, you can't hear sound very well through it, okay? So, you use this so you can hear sound. That's like the only one negative I've found so far about this camera, is that the sound quality is not that great. But, they do include this so that it's, so that'll help with it. So, there's that. And, oh yeah, also, on if you have a video editing software, like if you're posting videos on YouTube, like I'm just using the one that comes on YouTube, the YouTube video editor or something. You can actually turn up the sound on it so that you can hear better. So you can also do that if the sound's not as loud as you want it. Alright, and then they have this right here. This piece actually fell out. But this is the bicycle mount, or the handlebar mount, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you can take this and it screws onto handlebars or poles or anything like that. So you can mount your camera right there. Alright, and that piece just goes on the inside. It fell out and I just haven't put it back in there yet. Alright, there's that. And then here is there's something falling out of the tree. Who knew? Alright, this is looks like a buckle clamp. I'm not 100% sure what kind of clamp this is. It's some sort of clamp. I don't know. But there it is. Alright. And then, let's see what else we got. We've got these right here. Here's a tripod mount here. So you take this and you can screw this on to a tripod so you can mount your camera on it. That's what I had set up with this, is I just take it and I can screw it in here. Like so. And see, now I can hook it up with any of the other accessories. So, there's that piece. Alright, and then here's another one. This one actually you had to screw on, but there's the other one. Another tripod adapter. Alright, and then you've got 2 extra thumb screws. Hold your, to screw on stuff with your camera in case you lose 1 or 2 of them. Then you've got this one, which this one kind of pushes the camera up a little bit, ways at a different angle. So whenever you clip it in there, it'll kind of raise it up a little bit. So I use this on whenever I'm using like if you have like a chest strap, you can put that in there and that'll allow the camera to kind of be out a little ways so it'll look straight whenever it's on your chest instead of like looking down. So that's pretty helpful there. And then these right here just turn your camera at a different angle. So like I can take these little pieces here and I can, if I wanted to, see I can change it from being hooked up at this angle to being hooked up at this angle and vice versa. So them are helpful for like if you got a mount somewhere and you want to change the direction which way your camera's looking, you can always just flip it. You can always just put one of these adapters on there. Sorry, I said flip it for some reason. Put one of them adapters on there. So that's helpful. And then there is some more sticky tape here in the bottom of the bag. Dig it out of here. There's just some regular sticky things there. I guess you could use something to stick that with. And then there's another one of these adapters like this. It's the same as this one, the exact same adapter, same one. And then this one just has a thumb screw in it. So let me screw this out. Another thumb screw, another one of them. Alright, and then I have this is my, this did not come with the camera, just to inform you. This is a SanDisk micro, this is the, what is it? This is for the micro SD card adapter. So you can put your micro SD card in here, hook it into your computer, and it'll work like that. So this does not come with this case. I bought this separately. So there's that. That came separately. So don't think you're getting a micro SD card with this case. But then here is the camera. Alright. Here's what it looks like from the front. And then there's the back. Now, one thing pretty cool about this camera is that it has a back screen on it. Okay. So let me open it up for you here. Alright. It's got a very tight waterproof seal on it, by the way. I think it's tighter than GoPro's. But I'll go over the case first. Here's the case, just a standard waterproof case. Now this one actually has more buttons than a GoPro does. It's got 2 on the side there, and then it's got 1 on the top. This is your shutter button, and 2 on the side, 1 on the front. And this here is your arrow buttons, because this camera has arrows on the side, so you can select up and down with it. So that's pretty helpful. And then it came with another thumb screw and a kind of like a little buckle clip to slide to hook onto attachments and stuff like that. So there is the case, and now onto the camera. Here's what the camera looks like from the front. Here's the back. Alright, now the cool thing about this is you can see what you're filming. So I don't have to, like with a GoPro, you'd have to buy another $50 attachment to be able to see what you're filming, and then you have to get you have to have a bigger back door on it to film underwater and stuff like that. So it's a whole lot easier that they just included it in this package, that it's just like right there, and it works pretty well. Let me power it up here. Makes a little beeping noise whenever it comes on, and then now it's playing. All right, so let's see. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to see it. Oh yeah, the camera will pick it up ish. But you can see through the back. It's got the like I said, back screen on it. Let me turn this back off. And then it's got, let's see, right here in the side, you've got your micro SD plug, and then your regular one right there on the side. And then also you have your micro SD card. If I can get it out of there. Here you go. This is a 32 gig micro SD card, but I would recommend, if you're going to buy this, to get a 64. Okay, it's $10 more, but I'd recommend getting it, because whenever I was filming yesterday, I ordered 2 more batteries and the charger that comes with it, but it hasn't showed up yet, so I'm waiting for that. But I was filming with it with 1 battery fully charged, and then I was out on the lake. We were out there for probably 2.5 hours, and this 1 battery lasted about 2.5 hours, so pretty long battery life. But it actually shows up how much storage you have left on your micro SD card. And it started out like at 5 hours and 17 minutes, and then it went all the way down to like 3 hours. So, yeah, 3 hours. So it is about 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of filming time. So, if you're filming any longer than that, you're probably going to want a bigger SD card. So I'm going to probably wind up picking up a 64 gigabyte or at least another 32, just for that purpose. But let's put it back in here. And the battery, like I said, the battery will last forever. It lasts longer than my grandpa's GoPro does. His battery lasts about an hour. This one lasted about, if I can get it back in here. That's the only thing I don't like about these micro SD cards, just trying to get them back in. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to go back in now. What the heck? Why won't it click back in? Well, that's different. I can't get it to click back in. Alright, let me see if I can figure this out here. It's just been popping in, but it won't click in now. Well, I was really happy with this camera until like right now, whenever the card won't click in. So now I'm going to have to try to... There it goes. Alright, I got it. I just wasn't pushing down hard enough. Alright, so now, just ignore what I said about this camera's still awesome. You may just have to use something to push in the SD card with. But, it's got your, like I said, here's your power button on the front. There's your lens, shutter buttons on the top, and then you have arrows, so you can go up and down through your settings. Alright, and then this camera will go all the way up to 4K. So I think it is, you can shoot 1080p in 30 frames per second, 1080p in 60 frames per second, 2.7K in 30 frames per second, and then 4K in 15 frames per second. So it will go up there pretty high. The video I shot was in 30 frames per second, because that'll give you the most battery life. I mean, not battery life, card life. But, so if you adjust that up and down, it'll probably change how long your card will last. That's why I recommend getting a bigger one. But, that is the camera there. It's a really nice camera. Oh yeah, here's the battery. I didn't show the battery. The battery compartment is just in the bottom right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there. There you go. Y'all can see it now. But you just have to pop open the bottom thing. It falls out, so you kind of got to be careful not to lose it. And then you just pull your battery out. There's your battery. This is let's see what size it is. This is a 3.57 volt, 1050 mAh, 3.885 watt. Alright, so this is actually higher than your GoPros, pretty sure. Your GoPros are like 900 mAh, and this one's 1050, so it's a little bit higher. I put it in backwards. That's not a smart idea. There we go. Click it in there. Then you just got to put the door back on it, and then you're ready to go. Alright. That's the camera. And all these accessories. Pull everything over. I mean, look at all that stuff. Holy cow. And this camera and all these accessories you see laying here on the table, except for the SD cards, ran me $130. Alright? So that's what? That's like 2 or 3 times cheaper than a GoPro. The GoPro Hero 4 Silver. Now, the Hero 4 Silver, I'm pretty sure goes up to like 4K at 30 FPS. But, I mean, it's only $130. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this camera from what I've used with it. I mean, I used it all day yesterday when we were fishing all day. And, I mean, it worked flawlessly. I mean, it didn't stop or anything. But what it will do, let me mention this too, is it takes its videos in about 10-minute increments. So, like if you take, like yesterday, I had like 13 videos. Because I was recording for however long. I was recording about 2.5 hours. So it had like 13 10-minute increments or something along that lines. So it takes them in 10-minute increments. Now, some people might see that as a problem. But I don't mind it. Because that lets me, I can flip through one video. And if I don't see anything I like in that video, I can just delete that one video. And I ain't got to upload the whole video and then have to, because it'll take, the bigger the video, it takes longer to upload, and then have to edit out certain parts. So there's that. And then let me move this out of the way here. So that's a lot of accessories there. And then I'll show you all what else I got. Okay, I got a box full of stuff. Okay, I got a this all came as an actual set. I bought it as a set. Don't know what the name of it was. Is it the name of it in here? No. There's that user manual for the Geek Pro. Here it is. Luxebell. That's who makes all this stuff. Luxebell. Alright. That's the bag. But, I think this stuff was actually made for a GoPro, but, with the Geek Pro, it's interchangeable. So I can take GoPro stuff and literally flip-flop it back and forth. So all my Geek Pro stuff will work with GoPro accessories. So that's pretty nice. But, the first one here is actually a little, you can put this on your wrist. And fold it over. And film off your wrist. Like that. So, and it just screws on. So, there's that one. It did come with this little bag. The little bag, maybe, it will probably hold all the smaller stuff, but it won't hold any of the bigger stuff that's in here. So, here's actually what I used the whole day yesterday, is the suction cup mount. And how this thing works is you take it and you click it on something like glass or plexiglass or anything, and it'll stick there. And I did have one mishap with this yesterday. Like, it fell off, like, right when I was catching a fish. It may have been knocked. Maybe my dad knocked it. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. But, that was like the one mishap yesterday. But, after that, it went flawlessly. So, there's that attachment. Suction cup mount. And then, we have the, actually have this screwed on here right now. Let me screw this off. The, selfie stick. So you can extend it all the way out. And film with it way out here. Or bring it back in. So, that's nice. I don't know 100% if this one's waterproof or not. I don't think I really looked at it. So if you want to stick it underwater, I would. If you want to get the set and you want to stick it underwater, I'll leave the description below where you can get this. So there's selfie stick, and then you've got your floating handle, and it came with a screw on. There's another screw for it. Right there, just another one of these screws. It's a little bit different. As you can see, the handle shape's a little bit different, but it works just the same. I've tried it out with all of them, and it works. So you've got your floating handle in case you, if you're like swimming with it and filming with it, if it slips out of your hand or something, it'll float up. So that's really helpful for filming underwater. And then you have, let me go ahead and, this is a another tripod mount. You can screw it on the top of a tripod, or how I had it was on this selfie stick. you just screw it right onto the adapter, and there you go. This video is going to be quite long, but so next thing is the head strap. Okay, well, sorry, just saw somebody on my back porch. Guess it was my mom. But next thing is the head strap here. You can put it on your head and then mount your GoPro right here, or not GoPro, Geek Pro. Why do I keep saying GoPro? Geek Pro onto here, so you can have it set up on your head. So there's that, and then I like this one here, and this here is probably my favorite attachment, is the chest strap. You can hook this up around your chest, and then mount your Geek Pro here. And that's when these things right here come in handy. These little backwards mounts, because you can slide it up in there, and you slide it down actually, and then you can get it up off of this little bit, so you can be looking straight instead of down at the ground like you would be with the regular ones. So if I clip this in here, I'd be looking down at the ground, basically just like that right there. So that one and the suction cup are probably my favorites. And then it also came with a little tripod here. There's your little tripod. I guess this would be good like if you wanted to set it on top of a table or something, like to film and stuff like that. So there's that. And it also came with a clamp. This came with a lot of stuff, I'm just saying. Came with a clamp, so I could take this if I wanted to and hook it on my hat. Oh, y'all can't see it, but I could take it and hook it on my hat and put my camera on here if I wanted to. Or, I'm not 100% sure what that's for. I'm guessing that's what it's for, but I mean, they did give you this, so I'm not sure. I think that's what it's for, so that's what I'm going with. And then, there's a pile of more stuff in here. Let's see, let me dig all this stuff out. Let's see. There's a random white cat behind me. Don't know what he's doing there. Let me continue on. Let's get all this stuff out of here. There's so much stuff in this box. For heaven's sakes. Alright. Here's all the other attachments. Alright, I'll put these two back in here. But, you've got multiple, these are flat mounts. And you take your sticky side tape here, just stick it on here, and then stick it onto a table or something. So you've got two of these right there that go with these, and you've got two of the sticky mounts. And you have these right here. You've got two more. These are kind of bent. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's bent right here in the middle, like so, so that you can mount it on kind of rounded surfaces, like on a helmet. If you wanted to do like a bicycle and you want to mount it on your helmet, or a motorcycle or something like that. So you've got two of them, and then you've got your two sticky things. Alright, and then we have, let's dig this out of this bag. Let's tear this bag open. There it goes. Well, I just tear the bag open then. Good gracious, what is this thing's problem? This bag is like the hardest bag. I didn't even open. I had to tear it to get it to open. Stupid bag. But you've got two of these. These are tripod mounts. You got the golden screws on the bottom, and you just screw them onto the top of a tripod, and you can set your camera on it. Or you could do it with a tripod and your selfie stick right there. So there's them two. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra thumb screws right there. Alright. And then you have 2 extra clamps, just not clamps, regular buckles that you can slide into stuff. Sorry about that noise. Our neighbors are like renovating their house or something. But you've got the 2 extra clamps, not clamps, what do I keep calling them? Clamps. Buckles that you can clip onto stuff like the regular GoPro attachments and stuff like that. And there's them too. Then you have, I don't really have no idea what this is. It was in the box. There you go. I'll show y'all what it is. I have no idea what it is. So, there's that. And then you have the this thing here, which is the lanyard. You could attach this onto something. I think it's supposed to go onto this one, actually. Somehow goes onto this, maybe. I'm not sure. It goes onto something, and then you can lock it around your arm. It's like a, if you've ever had a Wii, it's like a Wii remote. How the things lock around your hands. It's like that. And then, last but not least, we have these two, angle mounts. They're just like this one here. Just a different brand. But you've got 2 extra ones of them. And all this stuff is interchangeable. So I can take one of these mounts here. Say this mount here. And then, well, all of them are just mounts. But I can take, I can take one of these. I can clip it into here. Gotta do it this way. But I can take it and clip it into here. So I can take it. There you go. Clip it into there. So, there's that. And, let's see. Oh, yeah, here's the micro SD card I got. It is a SanDisk Ultra micro SD US1 card with adapter. Alright. You want to make sure that you get a Class 10 card so that, what do you need? What do you need? I don't know what my sister was doing. She's like staring at me for some reason. That was really creepy. This is the micro SD. Let me go back. SanDisk Ultra micro SD UHS1 card with adapter. All right. Make sure whenever you get a micro SD card, whether it's a 32 or a 64, I highly recommend the 64. You make sure it's a Class 10, because if it's not a Class 10, what'll happen sometimes is it'll literally cut out chunks of your videos. So like it won't pick up all the frames because it's like transferring over a lot of data in a hurry. So you want to make sure you have a Class 10. Also, I got one. This micro SD card is waterproof, temperature proof, shock proof, and X-ray proof. So if I drop it in the water, I'm probably not going to find it, but I guess it's waterproof and it's temperature proof. Temperature proof is the big one. So I can, if it's really hot outside or my camera gets hot, it ain't going to fail or anything like that. So that's a pretty big thing there. But here, there's the packaging. There's what that looks like. That's 32. You can see 32 in Class 80 speed. I think that's what it says. Speed up to 80. Alright, there's that. Do I have anything else in this box to support? Oh, yeah. Here's another lanyard thing. Right there. But, that's all I got for this video here. This is kind of going to be a fairly long video, actually. It's a really long video. But, thank y'all for watching, and hope y'all enjoyed this video. And, I'll leave links in the description to where you can get all this stuff. And, I highly recommend the Geek Pro cameras. I recommend these cameras way over the GoPros. Okay, GoPros may shoot a little bit higher video quality on the 4K, but, it's not worth paying 2 or 3 times the price for it. So, thank y'all for watching, and have a good rest of your afternoon.